Hi, I'm our Momma B, and this is my video for Palia, hour 15. So this is a big video as we are going to tackle the Silver Winged It quest, which is the Wind Temple. So this one is, people have found it quite hard online, I find. It's not too bad, but it is one of the trickier ones for sure, because it's just finding all the bits and bobs and everything in place. I am here to show you exactly what to do. And obviously my video is on 2x speed, just so it doesn't take absolutely forever for you guys to see. It is 36 minutes long, so, and that's double speed. So it is a time costly quest. And it does take me a little while to get there because I get sidetracked very easily. As you can see the fact that I am already looking at other bits and bobs and seeing what I can do. Hopefully I get there sooner rather than later. But as you've seen in past videos, I do dawdle a lot. I get distracted. I see a shiny thing and I have to go and get it. I am one of them people, unfortunately. I have a slightly neurospicy brain that enjoys getting sidetracked massively. And you will notice that when I'm talking to, I will get sidetracked. But that is the way. Yeah, I think I'm just one of them people when I game that I kind of do the quests, but also do the whole hoarding and collecting as I go along. I don't think, let's just get this quest out of the way. I think, oh, let's get stuff on the way to the quest, and then I end up filling my bag up too much, and then I end up having to go back home to empty myself out. Or as you'll see as well, I end up to kind of like half clearing myself out while I'm going to the quest. Luckily now, with the past update that's literally just happened, which wasn't before this, unfortunately, this was recorded, you now get your quest bag. So when you do quests, you can store up stuff and it sends it straight to your storage at home. So that's quite handy, just due to the fact that obviously it means that you don't have to try and find space for quest objects and you can actually just get on. So, right, I'm in Bahari. I've just said thank you to someone because they let me get that quickly. All the rocks are starting to disappear because of the time changes. I have in my videos sometimes stopped saying about the gold on the videos. It's or the silver or whatnot. It's just purely because obviously I have to hide the chat and hide it and do all of that, and it just adds a little bit longer onto the videos. And obviously you guys know that I do tend to do that. I do it in my normal play. So this is my account that I've made purely for these videos, and I literally only actually go on this account to record videos. I don't just go on it willy-nilly and play on it. My other account, that is the one that I play on fully. I am fully upgraded on there. I have everything on there already, and they're the videos that I tend to do my little videos for, just because I tend to play on the PlayStation and I can quickly change that into a video. But both of them are me. It's just obviously this one is my newest one / showing you from the start how to play. I get it. Sometimes the hours can be a bit boring because you are just doing up. I'm not showing you it doing, building all the time because it takes time. As you can see now, it's taking me ages just to get the quest here. And you find that you forage and you hunt and everything because you want to get upgraded as soon as possible. I've also learned from my old one and my casual, I'll say my casual profile, that if you don't upgrade your weapons, it does just take forever to do everything. I remember not cooking or doing my furniture, and they are seriously lacking. I'm in the hundreds for like hunting and fishing's even up there. Yeah, cooking, I think I'm on 30 or 40, and the other one I'm on 30 and 40 as well. I've only just started building more, but it's because I've got no quests left to do. Right, so I'm talking to these guys. Obviously, it is on 2x, so it does sound a little funny to you guys. And then you go through this flow gate in a minute. So Ziki will show you. I will apologize for how I say people's names. I am English. I kind of am just saying them how I think they are pronounced. It might be Zeki, it might be Zeki. But either way, I don't think you're particularly wrong. I probably do mispronounce most people's names. Most of them I have nicknames for. So, and it's even like is it Ogaboos or whatever they're called? We call them Ugabuggers in my house. If I'm talking to my daughters, they get called Ugabuggers. So, yeah, most people don't actually get called their proper names. So, right, let's find out what we need to do here. Right, this is the bit to do with the eggs. You need to speak to Eloisa. And then let's see what she does. Oh, she's telling us that basically her sister will know more. Celery, I would say that her name is. But we call her Celery. So we'll go across to Celery in a minute. And she would tell us a story about how to place the eggs. And guys, make sure you read these logs as you go along, because it is part of a separate quest that if basically you just need to read all of them. So, and then you don't have to come back in here and read them. Unfortunately, on my other one, I didn't read them all, and I ended up having to go and try and find one of them. And trying to find one of them out of all of it, you'll see when you get into this that it's just a bit of a nightmare. Right, so I have read what she said, and I'm just going to work it out. They've all got symbols on. She told us a little, I can't remember what the story was. I wasn't reading it. But she basically told us like which egg goes where. Okay, I read it again. So the pillar with flames bursting out the top, a small house in a grassy field. I can't quite remember the middle one. Hopefully that helps you solve it. So I actually work out the green ones in the middle and the blue ones there. I kind of read it. Oh no, the green one's that. I don't know. Yeah, I think I've read it wrong. You can only pick one up at a time as well, which is a bit annoying, and you have to place it down properly. So, right. So, yeah. So, it's red, blue, then green across. It then opens this door, and it shoots you straight up into the wind. Another log. So, if you get... Yeah, you glide her out. And now we'll find the nest. You need to put 10 eggs in the nest, which will help towards Zeki's thing. To talk with him as well. So basically, with this, Celery and Eloisa, they both have separate tasks that you have to do. So you have to explore the other islands, and one island's to do with Celery and one island's to do with Eloisa. So this is Eloisa's little island. Sorry, tongue-tied then. You have to basically fly across to it. So it does take a little while sometimes. Obviously, as again, I am on 2 speed, so I am quicker. So you've just got to use them little wind things, collect the eggs as you go, because it helps massively. Jump across to this way. And that'll be fine. You can check that wind is going downwards, so avoid it. You can see on it if the wind is going up or down, and it will like help you. So these are pushing you up, so that's handy. So I'll drop down there just to make sure I don't fall. Bam, 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 and there you go. You are now on Eloisa's little island, and you will have to activate the little port thing, the flow gate, to get her to help you. On this one, I think you have to collect ancient bugs, if I remember rightly. Obviously, it has been a couple of weeks since I did this video, as it's been school holidays, so I've not been able to edit very quickly. Right, yeah, here she is. So she wants to know if her truth is correct. Yeah, so she wants the ancient, ancient flow bugs or whatever they're called. So you basically need to go around and find eggs, find the ancient flow bugs, and also collect the logs. You will also find random ancient treasures around. You have 7 of them. I will advise, do have a good look around for them. These bugs are a pain in the bum. Some of them you catch really easy. Some of them take like 20 hits. They just don't want to be caught. But you need to catch 6 of these, and they are scattered around the island. As you can see, this one's being a little stubborn bugger. And hopefully I catch him. Yeah, there you go. So I haven't wasted too many of my bombs, because she only gives you 20 bombs to help out. So do make sure that you do have bombs and everything on you when you go. I'm sure everyone is like me, where you have plenty of stock. Right, so I'm on 4 of 6. So let's go somewhere else to try and get. Yeah, so you have little kind of like areas that you can go to on this. I think you've just got to take it at your own comfort or at your own speed. Obviously, I have done this task once before and I had to go back into it. So this time, I am a lot more comfortable with going along. I also apologize that my chat comes up quite a lot. I do have quite a chatty group in the Bahari area, which is nice, but also a pain for when I'm doing videos, because obviously I have to put my chat privacy bit up, as I don't have permission, obviously, from people to have their chat on there. And also, you just don't know what people are going to say. Yeah, right, let's scale the wall. Let's go. So as you can see, it's just all about searching and finding. I'm like, why am I up here? Oh, yeah, there's a flow bit. This bit's quite easy. Just use the wind to circle around and build up your speed a little bit. And then there's an egg up here, but then you also need to go up there as well, as there's obviously more bugs here. And also keep an eye out for treasure. Some of the treasure just looks like barrels. Some of it is... I think there's a golden chapper at one point. They could be anywhere and everywhere, so I can't memorize and remember exactly where they are now, but you will see them around. Some of them are slightly more awkward ones. Let me see. I think there's a log up here. Yeah, there's a log up here, so you definitely have to go up there. And obviously you can't get up there anymore than you can. There you go. I've just found a treasure chest as well. So there's random treasure chests too. They're not part of what Zeke wants. But obviously you can collect it all. Right, so now I'm finished with Eloisa. And then you just use the flow gate to get back across. And then go back to talk to Zeke. It's a lot of to-ing and throwing. I tend to place my eggs as I go, just to make it a bit easier. Right. So next it will be doing Celery's task. She's on the other side of the island. So you have to go across there and you have to get ancient fish. So that one's not as bad, but it's just climbing up to the places, because they remind me of like mini obbies. I have an 8-year-old, so I'm very aware of Roblox. I'm very aware of Roblox as well. As a parent, so I'm very used to doing like obbies with her. So I do think that does help with this side of it, because it is a lot of like guessing, toing and froing, and trying to get places. If you're not very good at that side of things, then obviously it might take you a little bit longer. Just having a bit of an explore here, because I couldn't remember if there's anything. Right, yeah, so you have to go through that hole. You can land on there just to get you thingy. Composure, I guess would be the right word. Then climb up there, and I just stand on the top bit. Then you whoosh up, and there you go. So you're up to that bit. This next bit is horrible. You need to avoid them. They push you downwards. So if you just circle kind of around them, you'll get to the next island, and you're perfectly fine. There's nothing here. So again, you need to go through that mini bit, and then you get pushed to the island. There you go, all sorted. You will never ever reach up onto that top white bit, by the way. You have to get to that via actually on the island. So here's me just running around like a mad woman, just trying to find anything and everything before I kind of go up. I'm finding the flow gate. You have to activate the flow gate, else she won't come through, Celery won't come through, or Eloisa won't come through, and you'll kind of get stuck on just not progressing. So I've got 6 out of 10 of the eggs, so I know I've got 4 left to find, and now I need to find a sort of food on the island for Celery. So I'm having a look in here. Yeah, there's a little fishing area. There's a chest. So you just get your rod out. Doesn't matter what bait you've got or anything on there. It doesn't matter. You'll catch what you need straight away. There you go. An ancient cloud minnow. Minnow. I'm not very good with fish. I've never fished in my life. It's not really... You do it in England, but it's more of a hobby thing that people do. And I'm not into that. I prefer to crochet than to go fishing. Right, so here's me having a bit of a browse. I noticed that over there. So I flew over there. Now I'm thinking, how do I get back? Sometimes it is one of them things where you have to kind of go back on yourself, keep going. And it has actually come up on, I've just realised that on the top bar bit, it has actually got like what you need and where stuff is. So you can see the flags, so you can see exactly how close you are to getting something. So that one's coming up on the map. I've obviously just gotten that in actual while playing as well. I don't think they're just the eggs. I think it's for everything. So here you go. Here's another fishing hole. So you've got 4 of these that you have to find. I think there's one quite high up that is a bit more challenging to get to. And that has an egg underneath it and a treasure chest, if I remember rightly. And we'll get to that soon. So that's not got anything there. You have to climb across this. You can do it one of 2 ways. You can either go across it and do that, or just do what I did. Go to the top. It is literally the easiest thing to do. I don't know why people want to suffer through the pain of getting up there sometimes and trying to stay on there. I know for a fact I would fall. Here's me just again exploring. Because even though I have been here a few times, it's just remembering where stuff is. Right, so we need to climb up here because we need to jump across there in a minute. I'm very surprised I didn't fall just then. Normally I do. I have the worst luck for that. So here I'm just climbing across, jump across and go. I am the most impatient person as well to wait for my jump to like go back all the way up to green and fill up. I will literally leave it like until it's about 3/4 of the way, fully knowing that I need the whole bar. And then I'll fall and then I'll do it again. And then I'll learn my lesson. But I'm very bad at waiting. Right, so that's my third one, sorry. Second one, my third one. That's me going across back to the island. And then I need to go even further up, don't I? Let's go up this. Yep, there you go. Just done it as usual. See if I actually wait. Oh, I did wait this time, but I think I'm going to struggle. Yeah, I'm struggling to get back up on there. So you do have to go back across to go onto that bit. And please don't be impatient like me and just wait for your green bar to go all the way up. All right, there you go. I actually did that. It's me jumping. The jumping does take away your green a lot more. Obviously to get up. So the quicker you do get up there, the quicker obviously it clears your bar off and your stamina goes and you end up falling. So sometimes you do have to just slowly creep up instead and not be impatient like me. Right, there's another egg. I'm not quite sure what egg count I'm on right now because it only counts when you put them into the nest. So, right, here is me doing 4th one. Kind of winged it a little bit just then. I probably wouldn't have normally done that when I was first starting. I think I was a lot more cautious. Right, so here we are climbing up. I jump across and there you go. That's the last watering hole bit. There is a bit underneath it that has, I think, an egg. And I'm not, as I say, I can't remember if there's a treasure chest. We'll find out in about a minute or so, won't we? And then, oh, why did the fish go? Oh, well. Yeah, we'll find out in about 30 seconds or so whether there is anything underneath. And if there is, then obviously we'll go and get it. Right, here I am, just going down. Yeah, it's under this one. Yeah, there's the egg. I don't think... No, there isn't anything under there. It's just the egg, which is fine. And then you just make your way back again. And then you can just jump across. Sorted. So that celery's dealt with. I just need to go back across, don't I? Oh, I forgot about that one. Yes, don't forget that egg. Maybe that's why I went to go get actually. Yeah, actually I am. I'm collecting eggs, aren't I, now? I'm going to see celery. So I'm just looking at these flags. I know I've still got something here because it says it's 47 meters. So I know for a fact it's upwards. It's going to be an absolute pain in the bottom to get to. But trust me when I say it's easier to get now whilst you're on this than to have to come back to get it. Am I going to do it again? Nope, I've learnt my lesson. I've gone slower this time, which is good. Oh, there's an egg to the side. I obviously do spot that in a minute. It's just me being a silly bum and not quite seeing it. It's easier seeing it when you're not playing, isn't it? Than sometimes when you're actually playing. Right. So then I've looked at that. Yep, that's all. Everything's further over. Now I'm using the massive stream to get back across. I could have easily just used a flow gate, but you know, be awkward and just do things my own way. There's no point in me using the flow gate for that bit. And let's go back and give the eggs into the nest. Have I got enough? Yes, I have. So let's go speak to them. Tell her about the habits, even though in all fairness, I don't read the logs. I just kind of make up the information. Or just choose whichever one I think sounds relevant. Or I kind of flip over them. Flip over them a little bit. That's about it. That's right, I need to explore the final island. But first, I'm going to go look and see if I can find any of the treasures. Because, as I say, I can't bother to come back this way otherwise. Okay, so like that is one of the ancient wine barrels. That is one of the treasures for Zeke. For some reason, I've not put the task up for Zeke, even though I know that it's one of his. Another egg. I think if you collect all the eggs, you get the silverback little statue thing. Like straight away. Well, it's once you have to... There is several other quests, but you basically get given like this little statue which has a silverback bird on it. And when you get given that, it gives you an egg a day, and you can eat the egg, like a Easter egg. So you can just eat it. I think it's 250. I think it's 250 focus. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, you have to go into that room there. So all of these are closed right now because obviously we haven't finished the task off. It's a bit later on that you open that up and everything. So I'm just having a really good mooch around and seeing what else I can find, because you do tend to miss little bits and bobs at times. Is there anywhere else I can go? Who knows? Yeah, you have to put something there. That's a different quest that you have to do that with. Right, I've looked all under there already. I know I have. I apologise if you can hear like any... Well, this. I say that. It's not doing it. I have got my daughter's little fidget popper while I'm recording the video, as I fidget a lot. Oh yeah, I need to get across here. I have a feeling this isn't gonna go well. It's not the easiest to get to at all. You have to be a master. Nope. Yep. Master of climbing. I am not today. But there is a way of getting there, and I will get there. I'm always determined. I think I've just worked out you have to go further upwards to get to there, or you have to go across via the wind. Either or, I will get there. Sometimes on this game, persistence does help, and a little bit of patience. You definitely just have to be willing to kind of do whatever and take it. Sometimes it isn't. It's a cozy game, but they do throw in the odd bit that isn't so cozy. Hence this quest. This quest definitely is one of the ones that is more challenging and takes the time. And definitely is taking the time here.
Anything fun going on? Bye.
Right, let's go across to the final island and we'll have an explore and have a look at and see if there's any more ancient treasures for Ziki and what locks we can find, etc. Again, another one where you definitely have to activate the flow gate and they all come across. This is the one where you have to do a puzzle at the end. So I will tell you, it is one of the harder puzzles. And you probably will get a little bit more stuck than the others. As usual, I underestimate it and I get that happen to me, but it's all good. I apologise now if there is any random background noise. My partner and my kids are back home now. I've sent them upstairs just so I can finish my recording, but unfortunately, I have an 8-year-old and a 3-year-old who don't know what make no noise means. So they're upstairs eating donuts and chilling for a minute while I finish this recording. Right, you've got to go up there, and there's definitely extra bits and bobs around here, and we've got to find the thing to pick the lock. The bit is up here somewhere. Yeah, there you go. There's a fragment. And I do feel like there was something up here, but maybe I am mistaken. Just looking from above to see if there's anything else that we can grab. Yeah, some of these are... You think, how am I going to get up here? And then when you do get up there, there's nothing there. And you're like, yeah, great. Just like so. Let's go across there. Yeah, this definitely has something. I think this is the golden chapel. It is. So then we can take that back. And I completely fail that. At least it took me to the start again. Right, now I need to go across and find bits and bobs. I don't know why I didn't return to Sneaky, in all fairness. It literally tells me, but I think I'm just on like finding mission. I still feel like there's stuff around. And I've just kind of gone around a big circle anyway. I think I'm trying to see if there's anything else on the map that might be around that I've not quite seen. As there's quite a lot of little bits and bobs in here that where places it can hide. Oh, there you go. There's one of the bits. Don't think there's anything else. I realise I've gone quite quiet speaking. I think it's because I'm a bit of an awkward turtle sometimes. I can get embarrassed and think that people are like really listening to me and probably judging me, which it's funny because it's my own family that I'm literally paranoid about right now. But obviously it's just one of them things where I think, oh my God, are they thinking I'm just rabbiting on? Which I am. And I apologise for again because I do that. Yeah, right. So it's flagging up to say Ziki and Eloise wants to speak to me. Let's see what they say. Like he sorted that off.
I knew your kind wasn't really extinct.
Me making it up as usual.
Keep your eyes
Who knows? Right, I've got to solve the puzzle. Let's see how quick I can actually get it done. Because I'm not very good at these things at all. I say that. The last two I found okay-ish, but they were never my favourite thing to do as a kid. Right, I'm just having a look to see if there's any more treasures in here.
You need something? Gotta get back to my planning.
Yeah, I'm not the best. I'm sure there is a way to work these out. I can never work it out, whether you have to work in like 4s or 6s. Give me a Sudoku any day, I can do that in like 2 seconds flat. Give me a puzzle like this, I'm like, nope. sometimes my brain can work it out, sometimes it can't. And I love puzzles as well. It's just sometimes I'm just like, nope. I can't see the answer. I just can't see it. And sometimes it's just winging it, isn't it? As you can see, I get myself backed into a corner. I think, yeah, I've nearly done it, but it's just working out how to get it sorted. Again, some of you will be proper boffins and be like, this isn't hard, but we all have different ways of working stuff out in our brains, don't we? For me, I definitely get stuck on these. There you go, there, yay, finally, I did it. In all fairness, the last one is the hardest one with Enar. Enar? I think I've said it right. His one is a bit of a harder one. Right. Have I got any more to do? There you go. So the proof of magic is the logs that I've been saying about. So I have actually only got 5 of them that I did. So I do actually need to find the rest of them. So I'll do that while I'm here because there is actually no point at all of going out this map until you've done it. Here's me. Oh, okay, there you go. It said about that. So an ancient fish. I'm now purely just following the flags to find the bits and bobs. If I'd just done that in the first place, I would have found them as I was going along. So your best bet when you do yours is to put up Vault of Gale's quest bit, the proof of magic, and probably I think I can't remember what Zeki's treasure one is called. It'd just be like Zeki's treasure or something like that. The one that Zeki's treasure, and it says like 0 or 7. So you're best off putting them 3 up to actually deal with it. Right, here's me determined, getting stuck. Oh, more of them bugs, which you can't collect or do anything with anyway. So I know it's somewhere over there. Ah, there you go. There is the tablet. There you go. I've now done it. Special donations, it's called. I don't know why I didn't do it in the first place. I'm so awkward sometimes, it hurts. And then I know that it's going to be in awkward places that you just can't quite get to. So your best bet is to use the flow gates because they do get you to places quicker. So like here, it's saying it's upwards. So I know I've got to climb up to somewhere and get it. Honestly, using the arrows for well, using the flags and north, south, east, west thing is such a given on this game. How much you can find by doing that. Obviously, I know I've already got that one, so there must be another one around here somewhere. I bet it's up on that rock. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yep, there you go. Golden egg. Fun factors, you can keep that gold egg. Or you get given one at least. I have one anyway. Oh, there you go. I probably didn't even think to grab that earlier. It's stuff that you don't actually think is one. There's a tablet. So when you actually get going, it is quicker than you think, right? So I know that it's over there. Let's use the flow gate and stuff and climb. And then it's just about searching. Honestly, yeah, do the 3 tasks hand in hand and you will literally smash it out of the park. It will probably take you between 1 and 2 hours to do, but it is worth it because it gets you so much further along in the quest. And at some point soon, I will actually go into the Elder Forest. I've kind of put it off. Well, not Elder Forest, Elder Woods. I've kind of put it off due to the fact that obviously you kind of have to have your tools upgraded quite a bit. So I'm trying to do the upgrading part first to then go in so that you can see everything, because I've just realised that you won't know what Oggapoos are when I said about it earlier because you haven't been there. Right. So I'm still only on 3 of 7. You know what? It's because I haven't actually gone to see him, is it? So let's see what we're on.
Time is money.
Time's money. Does anyone else get annoyed by some of their sayings at times? Mainly Badru. I hate his farm sayings. I think it's just the bad dad jokes, and I can't stand them.
Zacky's prices can't be beat.
Do you know, like, it makes my eyes roll when I talk to him. But what can you do if the NPCs annoy you, apart from not talk to them? Right, so I have literally finished this for the day. It's about to cut me off in a 30 seconds or so. So she's gave me a flow bug and everyone is all happy. We just have to go back and tell Gina about it and then it's all good. So that was the quest for you. Revolt with the Gales. Nice. I would say nice and easy, but it wasn't. But yeah, I'll probably do a voiceover at some point soon. But for now, bye.